What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Latinaly, the podcast that is untamed, uncensored, and unapologetic. Man, I've been going through a lot of things lately. And I don't even know how the fuck that can happen because of everything that is still going on. I can't wait till I no longer have to say that shit. This is the new normal. Listen, I understand that the world's never going to be the same again, but Jesus. Enough already. Anyway, so let's get into today's shit. I understand that my ideals or my personality is not for everyone. I know that. I pride myself on my self-awareness. I don't think I say this enough. No. I'm not for everybody. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. Okay, but not everybody fucking likes tea. Okay, some people like coffee. All right. So, I always get this thing, like I'm always that friend. Like, and this was a lot when I was younger, like when I was like 16, 17, 18 years old. Like, we would go out to a house party, like me and my girlfriends or whatever, when I had them. And of course you meet like new people at the party, and I fuck with very few people even back then. So whenever I would go somewhere, essentially someone was introducing me to somebody else, because again, I didn't really fuck with that many people. So I was always meeting new people. That's the point. So we would go to these parties and hang out with these new people, and my girlfriends would always be like, Kiah, be nice. Bitch, I am nice. Like, what? Kiah, don't say nothing mean. What the fuck? Because every time I would meet someone, it would be like this person would look at me and kind of be like, ew, like, why is she stank? Or ew, like people would meet me. Okay, people would meet me and then ask my friends, does she not like me? What? And then people would be like, I don't like her because when I met her, like, she was stank as fuck. What? I'm sorry, but that sounds crazy. Like, I used to get that shit all the time. And I think I figured it out. Because when you think about the idea, okay, that when you first meet someone, you off top don't like them. And listen, please don't come with that people are assholes and you can meet someone who's a dickhead right off the top. Yeah, no duh, okay? I obviously know that that's a thing. But for some of us, it's not, okay? I figured out that when I was young, youngsters, these young hoes, could not articulate themselves properly. So, in my growing wisdom at the ripe age of 25, I have figured out that it could very well be that I intimidated you. Now, before I get into it, what I'm about to say in this episode, okay, is not to be foul. It's not to talk shit about you. It's not to be, I'm not trying to be mean. The purpose of this episode is so that you can understand that there are two perspectives. Bullshit. There are perspectives for everything in life. And when you call me intimidating and you don't like me, it's based on perspective. And because this is my fucking show, it's my perspective on this show. Okay. So, today's episode is going to be Confessions of an Intimidating Woman. So, let's get the fuck into it. Number one. That whole thing The whole thing. When you meet me, oh, she's stanky. She thinks she's better than everybody else. That has nothing to do with me, boo. Stop thinking that, because it has nothing to do with me. It has to do with you, honey. I'm going to tell you why. Because when you meet a woman like me, and the thing is, there are plenty of us in this world who are misjudged just because of who we are. Okay? When you meet me, your perception of me, okay, is a reflection of how you really see yourself. Let me give you some details on that, because I understand that the vagueness of it can be a little confusing. So let me break it down for you. When you meet someone like me, listen to me. I like to look nice. I don't know what woman does not like to look nice. Okay? I like to look nice. I like to dress nice. Yeah, I'm in a healthy relationship. I worked very hard to be that way. Yeah, I do well with money. And the thing is, when you meet women like us who are strong, powerful, accomplished, a lot of the time, we're very nonchalant about it. Well, because I'm not going to sit there and walk around and fucking, wear my accomplishments on my shoulders and brag and be a cocky bitch. No, that's not what we do. See, because those that are really accomplished don't have to talk about how often they're accomplished. Okay? So, when you meet someone like us, okay, off top, based off of nothing but exterior and whatever you learn about me and whatever first, conversation we have or first interaction that we have with each other, whatever you learned in that interaction is your first impression of me, right? And I could be as sweet as a motherfucking peach. But if you don't feel confident in yourself, if your perception of yourself is fucked up, like you don't love yourself, you don't think you're worthy, you think you fat, you think that if your perception of yourself is that you feel like you don't belong in the same room as women like myself, then no, you're not going to like me. You're not going to like me because you're going to think that you do not belong in that room. And that's simply because of how you feel about yourself, not because of how I made you feel. My presence could have made you feel some kind of way, but I did not inflict anything on you. I was just there saying, hi, how are you? My name is Kiah. Nice to meet you. That's it. So we are not the same. Okay? My cousin says that all the time. We are not the same. And you people feel intimidated by our sense of strong self-worth. It intimidates you because it speaks to your own insecurities. Okay? Honey, you have to work on that. Because, listen, I'm a bitch, but I ain't foul. I don't want you to feel that way when you're around me. Okay? Please. Because this brings me to number 2. We are very strong. Okay? Very confident women. But honey, it took a lot of years and a lot of bullshit to be able to stand the way that I do, talk the way that I do, walk the way that I do. Do you understand? Every person has a story. And a bomb bitch, a badass bitch who you're intimidated by, we have a story, honey. And it is not a good one. It is not a good one. Especially if you are a woman of color. Okay? Especially if you're darker than everybody else. Yeah, you have it harder than a lot of people. Don't try to argue with me because you're not going to win. There are so many things that stand in our way, just being women alone. There's a lot of things that we have to do to overcome. Things that we have to overcome. Things that we have to literally stomp on to get to where we are. Okay? So when you're sitting there judging us, you have no fucking idea who we are, what we are, and the things that we had to go through to get to where we get to. And listen, I understand. Okay? I've been on both sides of the spectrum. Of course, when I was intimidated by other people, this was very like 16, 17, 18 years old, which is obviously not now, but I've been on both. So I understand. And when I was intimidated by other people, that's because I did not think highly of myself. Okay? So speaking from someone that's been on the other point of that, the aura of a strong woman, because you call it intimidating, which I don't ever find as an insult. You want to call me intimidating? I know. Okay? You want to call me a bitch? I know. I'm not an idiot. Okay? I've been around other women like myself. The aura that we exude, the grace, it is very, very gravitating, especially to those who do not have it. Okay? And when you walk in a room and you see the power or you see the influence that we have of others in the room from someone sitting on the outside who doesn't feel like they belong in that room, yeah, I could see how you could get a little fucking I could see how you could feel some kind of way. And it can make you feel uncomfortable. That I understand. But you can't let it, because women like myself don't like to intimidate other women, because that shit is weak. That shit is whack. Like Whitney said, crack is whack. That shit is whack. Okay? So please do not think that. We don't want to do that. This is who we are. Our natural state of being strong, assertive, ambitious. It's natural, honey. Because everything that we've ever gone through in our life has molded us to be this way. So whenever we're nonchalant about the things that we've done, about the things that we have, yeah, it's just natural for us now. Okay? And even more so when you're in a relationship, which brings me to number 3. When you're in a relationship, whether it be, I can only speak because I'm in a relationship with a man. When you're in a relationship with a man, a relationship in this situation is very different. There are men who hate women like me. Hate it. Because they feel that because I'm strong, I overpower them. But that speaks to their own insecurities and how they feel about themselves, which is the same principle as another woman sitting in the room. However, this is different because you're in a relationship. You are literally in love, or you're loving someone, or you're with someone, or you're fucking someone, whatever the case may be. You're in a romantic, intimate relationship with this person, whether it's serious or it's platonic or it's just very casual. It's very different, right? Because this person is essentially not really a stranger to you. So there's so much more that can kind of get eaten away in that situation. And listen, I don't know what that feels like. I really don't. Because my man, listen, I understand I'm a lot of woman. I'm not fucking oblivious to who I am, okay? I'm a lot of woman to be with, and I love it. Sorry. See, but I'm a lot of woman to handle. And see, a lot of men who have insecurities don't handle their women. They dismiss their women. Okay? They dismiss them. They belittle them. They disrespect them. I don't know what that feels like, because my man can handle his. My man handles me. Again, strong woman. Probably takes a really strong man who's secure within himself to deal with a bitch like me. Hello. I mean, honestly, like, I can't be with no weak ass motherfucker. I can't do it. It would literally drive me up the wall, batshit crazy. Because it would just be a wreck. But my man is not like that. My man talks about me more than I talk about me. What? My man, do you know how many times, you know how many people my man tells my life to? Talking about where I work, you know, my aspirations, businesses, things I do, what I do, how often I do it. He's so proud of me, like it's crazy. And anything that I ever want to do, like I told him I wanted to go back to school. He keeps on telling me I'll tell him I want to do something. Like I'll tell him I want to create a shoe line, and he'll go online and he'll research for me what it takes to start a shoe line. So anything that I've ever wanted to do in my life, my man is like, okay, what's the next step? Because he supports me in that way. And I do the same thing for him. He wants to do something. I'm like, okay, babe, so what's up? Works both ways. Okay. So you need to find you a man who not only can handle you, support you, but elevate you. Okay? And you also need a man who's not afraid of you being an outspoken and opinionated woman, which brings me to confession number motherfucking 4. And that is, I am a very straightforward and outspoken person. I am very blunt. Okay? I am not a woman that says yes and means no, says no and means yes. I'm not a woman that says reading between the lines when all I want to do is raise my middle finger and say, fuck you. I can't live in that gray area of bullshit. No, that's not me. But I'm not rude, and I'm not hurtful or spiteful. Okay? But with women like myself who are straightforward and outspoken, I can see how that can intimidate someone. I really do, because a lot of people do not speak their mind. A lot of people like to be a shaken up, closed Coke bottle. And when something is fucked up and the straw breaks the camel's back, you open that motherfucking bottle and it is, ooh, you explode, honey. I can't live that way. So, you know, someone who's outspoken and someone who's very opinionated, I can see how that can intimidate you. Okay? You know, but when it has to do with me, when it has to do with shit that happens to me, yeah, I'm gonna let you know that it fucking pissed me off. Yeah, I'm gonna let you know if I got an issue with it. And I'm gonna let you know if I'm happy, if I'm proud of you, if I'm, you know what I'm saying? So it's not just bad, it's good stuff too. But when it comes to bad shit, I'm gonna let you fucking know what the fuck. So I need to fuck with my sanity because I don't want to say something. The fuck out of here. You're crazy. I'm not gonna be foul about it, but you're gonna know that I have an issue. Hello. How you doing? That game, I don't like that game. What's wrong? Nothing. I don't do that shit. What's wrong? Okay, well, let me tell you what's wrong. Yeah. That's me. Okay? And you know, because at the end of the day, this is what it is. This is what it is. If I have an issue with something, I need to solve the problem. I am a problem solver. I cannot sit stagnant. Who the fuck wants to sit pissed off? Like, I do know some people that like to be mad all the fucking time. That ain't me. So if something is bothering me, something is irritating me, do you really think I want to stay here fucking annoyed and irritated? No. So I'm going to find a solution to my motherfucking problem, which is that you irk the fuck out of me. Hello? It's simple. So the only way that I can do that is by opening my mouth. Duh. And I don't know what it is about that, but that, you know, like I said, women like me are a gravitating force. So I don't know what it is. I do know. I just said it. Women, people like to come to me, and spill out their whole, open up Pandora's box and tell me all their secrets. And maybe, I don't know, maybe I have a friendly face. maybe I am just as approachable as I didn't think I was. And like people, it could be friends, it could be strangers, it could be acquaintances, it could be people that I really don't fuck with that will literally sit there and tell me their whole life story. And I'm like, listen, I'm not going to give you my opinion unless you ask for it. Because I tell you right now, you're probably not going to like it. Please don't tell me, hey, Kiah, I don't want any advice. I just want you to listen. But my man cheated on me like 3 years ago. And then he cheated on me yesterday. And like, I don't know what to do. And then you don't leave him. And then you come back in 6 months and tell me the same shit. I cannot deal with people that complain and complain and complain and don't do shit to fix their problem. Okay. I had a girl literally come up to me one time and she was like, I don't know what to do. I can't find a job. And I said, okay, how's your portfolio? She goes, it's not done. Okay, well, that's why you can't find a job. I know. Well, if you fucking knew, then it would be done, right? The fuck? 2 months later, I can't find a job. Oh, is your portfolio and your resume done? No. So then shut the fuck up. Shut up. I don't know what to tell you. You keep bitching about the same. See, that's why I don't have patience. That's another one. I have no patience. I have no patience for bullshit. I have patience for things that matter. Like if homegirl came up to me and she was like, oh, I can't find a job. And I said, oh, how's your portfolio? And she said, oh, it's not done. And I told her, okay, well, I think you should, finish your portfolio and see what happens. And then in 2 months, if she came and told me she still can't find a job, but her fucking portfolio's done and it just needs some tweaking and that's why she can find a job. Okay, bitch, I'm right there. I'm gonna help you. I want you to eat. I want you to win. But don't come telling me the same bullshit over and over again. I can't find a job. Bitch, for a whole year, she couldn't find a job. Her fucking portfolio was not done. I don't know what to tell you. I gave you the solution. No one's going to hire you if they can't see what you do. Hello. It's a simple I can't. That was a side fucking tangent bullshit. Listen, I can't. I can't do it. Sometimes you bitches exhaust me. Anyway, I sidetracked. Anywho, let's go to, what is this, number 5? 6? Number 6. This was a transition period from the time I was like 18 to like 19, where I finally realized that I am worthy of love, happiness, blah, blah, blah. And I met Victor when I was 18. And then when I met him, my whole world changed. So no one intimidated me anymore, like at all. So I'm not intimidated by anybody. Again, like even though I say 18, like I can't really remember a moment that in which I was. I just can't. It's been so long. I mean, I'm 25, so I don't know, because you know what it is in my field. I don't know. I'm a designer. I think I told you that before. In my field, in my industry, especially where I work, I see powerful people all the time, especially women. There's a lot of powerful women in where I work. And, I went to an event, an HBO event, like a while ago. And, I'm surrounded by, obviously, very important women or whatever. I don't work for HBO. Let me just say that real quick. But I went to an event there or whatever. And so I'm around all these people and all these women. It was women of color and media leadership, whatever. And so I'm surrounded by hundreds and hundreds of women who are leaders in the industry and millionaires and whatever. And this one's been married for 40 years. This one has 3 kids. This one's traveled the world. This one knows 7 languages. I'm surrounded by women that are so powerful that when they walk into a room, it's like this force. And it's actually very, it's like mesmerizing to be in a space like that. And so, obviously I'm one of the younger ones in the, area in the event. So see, for someone who is easily intimidated, they probably don't feel like they belong in that room. And for someone being so young, when I walk into a room like that, I have my motherfucking pen. I got some paper. I got a recorder. I have a tape. I have a video camera. And if I see someone who literally is like a titan in her own way, in her own world, I am taking notes, bitch. Are you kidding me? When I'm around these women, I'm like, honey, you have a TED Talk, you have a YouTube channel I could fucking subscribe to, you have a fucking podcast that I can listen to so I can heighten myself, then nothing intimidates me. See, if I find a woman who stands a little taller than me, who walks a little more gracefully than I do, who has more money, I'm going to be like, okay, so I'm great, but how do I get better? And I'm going to write and I'm going to take notes. You understand? I learn from these women. These women inspire me. They never intimidate me. And so, You cannot compare yourself to other women. You need to take inspiration from other women. So no, truthfully, no woman intimidates me. No man intimidates me either. That was a given. But no woman intimidates me at all. I know myself. I know who I am. I'm happy with who I am. I love who I am. So no. Intimidation? No. Doesn't exist. Does not exist. Okay? And this brings me to my last confession. And that is this. I have had to cut off so many people because of who I was turning into. I cannot fucking tell you how many bitches I had to cut off. I had to cut off a lot of guys too, because like I don't know why it is, but like when you're in a friendship with a guy, everything's all cool, copacetic. Like I'm the kind of girl, I was a tomboy, so like I would play sports, play games, whatever, but I would look cute doing it because I'm a girly girl too. And so the friendship would be cool until they want to fuck you, and then it's like, bye, and then you don't have a friend anymore. That's why being friends with guys is kind of sticky. But anyway, in all my friendships with females, I've had to cut off each and every one of them. There's a couple that I have now that are new, obviously, in my life, newer, and since I, turned like 21 or whatever, or 22, that I've never had any problems with. Hello. Because I don't surround myself with fucking, I surround myself with women like me, powerful, strong, intimidating women. Okay. But any person that I've had in my life before, I've had to cut off. I had to do it. My last loose end, I was 21 years old. Last one. I cannot tell you how my life has completely soared, thrived, blossomed, fucking sprouted. I don't care. I don't give a fuck what word you want to say, glowed up, whatever. I cannot tell you how much better my life has been since I cut every single one of those fucking people off. And it is simply because hating assholes. Now let me stop. It's simply because these girls did everything that they could to try to be like me while shit on me. Then they tried to take who I am, stunt my growth, and make sure that I did not go anywhere. Do you know how infuriating that is? And the thing is, you start to love these people. They come to your house, they eat your fucking food, they meet your man, and you share your life with them a little bit. You know how infuriating it is to see that and be blinded to it because you love the person and they're supposed to be your friend, your homegirl, your fucking komai, and this bitch only wants to see you fail? I'll tell you right now, it came to a point where I was like, yo, I love you. I really do. But my integrity means way more than this bullshit friendship in which all you do is bring me nothing but down. So I was like, bye. I cut, with the fucking quickness, bro. Like Edward Scissorhands in the fucking salon scene. I cut these bitches off so fast to the point where I don't fuck with them no more. Like they'll see me in public and I don't give a fuck who you were, what you were, how you are now. I don't care. Nope. See ya. Don't have time for it. Cause I know people can change, but I don't have the patience, which is fucked up. It is, and I think I keep it. You know what it is? I think I keep it that way because I've let time go by and I've tried to, be friendly. Like I'll cut the person off and like in a couple years I'll see the person and then they're exactly the same. Like a lot of people don't change. Please don't think like hear me and be like, well, people change. Yeah. Few people change. There are the few and there are the fucking many. Okay. There are few women who are strong, intimidating women who probably were pieces of shit back in the day because people made them feel that way. Okay. And then they changed and became these bomb ass bitches that you see nowadays that you are then intimidated by. And then there are many, many women who never fucking change. So I think over the years, every single person that I had cut off and I had seen again, and I'm like, you're exactly the fucking same. It only took a 10-minute conversation for me to realize, no, bitch, you're exactly the same as you were yesterday. Girls on Instagram, I see your fucking Instagram. I'm like, Nana, you were the same as you were fucking 6 years ago. No, thank you. Adios. Bye. I don't have time. I do not have time. I'm telling you right now. And the thing is, to listen, people are going to call you foul. People are going to call you stanky. People are going to call you stuck up, a bitch, a cunt. One of my favorite words. People are going to call you all these fucking names. But you know what? That shit don't matter. You want to know why it doesn't matter? Because those things that they try to call you, they try to do that to hurt you based off of nothing. Because they feel shit. They feel like shit. They don't love themselves. They don't feel worthy enough to be in the same room as you do. So that's why they don't like you. It's as simple as that. That's why I don't pay no mind. I'm very, I try to be so nonchalant. I try to be very, not really dismissive, but I just, I can't do it. I don't have time for nonsense and bullshit and anything that's going to bring me down or bring me into a depressive or anxiety moment. I can't fucking do it, yo. I'm not going to risk my sanity because you want to, you want to tell me you don't like me. Get the fuck out of here. And listen, this episode is, I'm not trying to be foul. Like I said, intimidating women do not like to intimidate women. Okay? It's not it. The adjective and the verb, I got to tell you, the intent between both of them is very, very fucking different, okay? And if you are easily intimidated by women, you need to do some self-reflection because, mommy, we don't want you to feel that way. Intimidating women do not like to intimidate women. I cannot say that enough. So I want all my bitches to win. What? You kidding me right now? How you really think? Actually, no, people do. People are like this. I'm just not like this. You really think that I like to look at another woman fail and be like, yay? What? I just don't understand. I don't get it. And I'm never going to get it. Only punk ass women do that shit. And I tell you right now, those punk ass women who like to do that shit, they're not like me. They're not like us. Okay. So it's simple. It's very simple. Okay. Women like myself, we're naturally like this. Okay. And we want you to be naturally like this too. Because I know you want it. There's no one in this world who doesn't want to be strong and overcome their bullshit and, be successful. If anyone doesn't want to be successful, they're fucking lying. Okay. So, I hope that you look in the mirror and you're like, you know what? I like who I am. And I promise you the next time you walk into a room, you're not going to be intimidated by anybody. And that's all I hope. That's all I hope. That's all I want. And, listen, I love bad bitches. Hoo-cha. Listen, you ever walk into a room full of bad bitches? It just gives you goosebumps, mama. That shit gives me goosebumps. I'm like, ooh, I love it. So I want you to take that. I want you to run with it. Do with it what you will, boo. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in and listening to me today. You can catch the video version of this on YouTube at Latinaly Podcast on youtube.com. You can also listen to us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and probably Google, but I think I did it wrong. I think I said that last episode, but I still think I did it wrong. I don't know if we're on there. If we are, let me know. Follow me on Instagram at Latinaly Podcast. I thank you guys so much for listening to me and talking shit with me today. I am Kiah Rose. This is Latinaly, and I am signing off. Bye.